Okay, welcome in. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having
Um,
me.
Yay. Thank you, Sierra. Okay, so I know it's your knee. Which knee is it?
It's my left knee.
Left knee. And it was a skiing injury.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the pain like for you?
Um, it's becoming more sore because I'm doing too much.
Okay.
Um, It's on the inside of the knee, and it's the worst when I'm twisting my leg, when I'm turning my leg.
Okay. All right. And is it pretty persistent, like constant, or do you have times where it's like, oh, it's better, or is it all the time?
There's times where it's better.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Does that feel good? I can start there.
Yeah.
Okay. So usually with the energy healing sessions, I start with a general check-in. So I'm going to check your astrals 1 through 8, your chakras 1 through 8, your meridians, your detoxing chemicals, and yeah. So I'll do those quickly and let you know what I find.
Okay.
Okay. And feel free to close your eyes, whatever you'd like to do. Um, okay. So astrals 1 through 8. All right. So those feel a little bit heavy. Is this God, self, other? Self, is this mental, emotional, psychological, psychic, spiritual, physical? It's mental and emotional energies for you. For mental, okay. I'm hearing like overthinking, worry, fear, anxiety. So, and the confirmation is there's just a drop there, like a heaviness for me. So we're going to clear these energies, fear, anxiety, overthinking. Are these patterns in the mind? Is this also collective energies? Yes. Okay. Astral 1 through 8. God, self, other. So now there's an other energy, which other is can be your partner, your mom, your dad, ancestors, collective energies, people you work with. Uh, so let's see this other energy with astral, mother, partner, father. I'm getting a drop on mother. Um, is this your mother's energy to you, your energy to your mother? So it's your mother's energy to you. Um, and what is this? Mental, emotional, psychological, psychic, spiritual, physical. So it's a psychic energy of like she's thinking about you a lot. Maybe there is is there worry? Yeah, worry, anxiety. Um, just that like motherly wanting you to be okay. So we're gonna neutralize, release this energy because we want the psychic energy to come into you and out. We don't want it to get stuck. Okay. Astral 1 through 8. Okay. And I forgot to say that I call in your highest self, my highest self. I did that before our session. Um, but they're here. Okay. Astrals 1 through 8 for Sierra. So those feel heavy. We're gonna do not astral, I'm sorry, chakras 1 through 8. Chakra 1. Okay. Chakra 1 is God, self, other, self, mental, emotional, psychological, psychic, spiritual, physical. I'm getting psychic and physical. So on a psychic level, like the perception of safety, feeling grounded, secure. Is this current lifetime? Current lifetime energies. Is this with anyone else? Ancestors. So on the mother's line, father, it's on the mother's side. So we're going to release these cellular memories, genetic codings. Oh, darn it. I'm sorry. I forgot to put my phone on do not disturb. Okay. Chakra 1, releasing these genetic codings from the ancestors. I always get the image of like when you know how animals just like know things or know to stay away from that predator. It's like the energy coded within them from their ancestors, and it's the
Mhm.
same for us from our ancestors.
Mm.
So this is unhooking that energy, so there's not a resistance, a charge there. So chakra 1, past life energies with this feeling safe, secure. Chakra 2, chakra 3. Okay, they're more of a drop on chakra 3. Is this God, self, others, other? Is this mother, father? Is this father? Um, Ancestral line. Is this mental, emotional, psychological? I'm getting a drop on psychological, psychic, spiritual, physical. So overprotecting, overguarding. Is this your energy to the father? Yes. So I heard not feeling seen, not feeling heard, feeling not important, feeling neglected. So we're gonna release, forgive, forget. And I'm getting cellular memories with this. Cellular memories from 0 to 3, 3 to 6. It's from 3 to 6. Is there a specific memory? I'm just getting like feeling ignored, and that internalized energy of, well, I'm not good enough. And that's really what's the word? Traumatizing to a child. Like we just want love from our parents. That's an intrinsic need when we're little. So forgive, forget, release these cellular memories. And now I'm getting this energy moving up into the heart chakra with this. Quantum memories, sadness, grief, despair. Release, forgive, forget. Okay, throat chakra. Speaking your truth. Fear, speaking your truth. Connected to these cellular memories. Fear of rejection. Okay, solar plexus. Okay, there's still a little more in the solar plexus, and this is normal for the first time clearing chakras. How are you feeling?
Good.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So solar plexus, personal power. So there's a drop on personal power. Um, this I'm hearing fear of standing fully in your power. Is there a past lifetime? So there's a past lifetime connected to this. Is this okay? I'm hearing persecution for standing in your power. So we're going to cut the cord from this lifetime that's hooking into now. Forgive, forget, release. There's a lot of sadness here, anxiety, fear. Okay, third chakra. Okay, fourth chakra, fifth chakra, sixth chakra, seventh chakra. Okay, meridians. So your meridians feel heavy too, so we're just I'm gonna try to quickly clear these. So meridians 1 through 13, clear. Meridians 1 through 13. God, self, other, self, mental, emotional. So I'm getting emotional blockages here. Is this what emotions here? Some sadness. Getting it as like residual, just kind of stuck in the body. So we want that energy of sadness to release, flow out. Meridians 1 through 13. Okay. Now let's do a detox protocol. Detox, detox chemicals, detox neurotoxins, detox pesticides, detox insecticides, detox herbicides. Okay. Okay, and there's a couple other that I check, other areas, and I'm just checking your energy levels. So energy feels heavy. Um, is this God, self, other, self, mental, emotional, psychic, spiritual, physical. So I get psychological and psychic. Um, is this, what is this with the psychological? I'm hearing overprotecting. And then what is this with the psychic? Picking up on the energies of others as a survival mechanism, protection, um, constantly like seeing where you stand with others as a way of feeling safe. So we're going to release this energy of overprotecting, connected to the mind, the ego, and then this psychic pattern of constantly reading others to make sure that you're okay, safe. And we want to seed in being yourself is safe. being your authentic self is safe. Okay, energy. Okay, that shifted. All right. How does that resonate for you? I just want to check in because, you know.
Yeah. You said a lot of different separate things, and they all like made me think of something in my life.
Mhm.
And the father thing was interesting because I have like two father figures as my biological father and then my stepdad who raised me. So that was
Mhm.
like interesting because I was hearing parts of both.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, and I can even, sorry, I can test to differentiate too if in the future father comes up. But I
Mm,
wonder if it was just a collective father energy that
yeah.
needed to be cleared. Okay.
That would make
Thank
sense.
you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so your left knee, Sierra's left knee. Okay, yeah. This feels really heavy. When I check into different energies, sometimes it feels like a bowling ball on my chest or just a little bit heavy. This feels really heavy. So, um, is this God, self, other? Is it mental, emotional, psychological, psychic, spiritual, physical? So, biggest is physical, right? And that makes sense. It's a physical injury. Sometimes, though, physical injuries can also be emotional manifestations, relationship manifestations. So,
Mm,
with this physical energy, is it the tendons, ACL, MCL? I get a drop on tendons and MCL. Um, man, what is the MCL? It just like dropped into my head, but I want to see where it is, like the anatomy of the knee.
yeah, it makes sense. I think the MCL and meniscus are both on the inside of the knee.
Okay.
So that does make sense.
Okay. So let me check the meniscus too. So tendons, MCL, meniscus. Okay, there's a drop on meniscus also. So we want to release the trauma from the tendons, the physical trauma, the pain, injury, tearing, overstretching. Bring into alignment. Okay, tendons. Is there a psychological energy here? Psychic. So there's also psychological connection and psychic. What is this? Psychological? I just heard money. Um, okay. Uh, money. Is this like relationship with money, fear, scarcity? I'm getting a drop on all of those. So this psychological fear, anxiety, scarcity around money connected to the tendons here in the left knee. Okay, and I just heard too, the left side is the feminine side of the body. So this is the where you're receiving. So receptivity of financial money, funds, and how that's happening for you. So we want to clear this blockage, this resistance. What is this? The fear. the tendons, left knee. God, cell, mother. There's an other aspect here. Is this mother, father? I should. There's a drop on father. Should I stepfather? Um, I'm getting a drop on stepfather. So, is there a connection to the financial? No. Is it father figure in general, like masculine energy? Yes, I get a drop on that. So the modeled masculine energy from stepfather affecting your tendons in the left knee. I'm hearing somehow like something about anger. So forgive, forget, release. So left knee tendons. God, self, other. Okay, the tendons feel a lot lighter. I'm going to move to the MCL. MCL. Okay, the physical trauma of the MCL. Clearing the physical trauma, pain, injury, overstretching. I just got an image of like the fibers healing and coming back together for the MCL. I saw a small tear. Okay, we're going to do the alignment of the MCL. Healing any distortion. Okay, MCL. It's feeling a lot lighter. I'm going to move to the meniscus. So this is feeling heavy. Let's see the physical injury of the meniscus. I'm hearing that like overstretching. Was there a tear? Tear. Also seeing these fibers coming back together, healing. Fibers in the muscles. Okay, and now I'm hearing like the belief that it can heal in your mind. See it, believe it, trust it, accept it. Okay. Okay, and I'm getting the trauma of the injury being stored in the meniscus. Like this cellular memory of the trauma, the pain, the fear, the anxiety. Um, so we're going to go into these cellular memories of that moment and we're going to clear, cleanse, clear, delete these memories of fear, anxiety, feeling helpless. I just heard this like awareness of mortality in this moment too. I just heard too, like, uh, like a message for you. No, don't worry about like overprotecting too much in your next like day to day moving forward. Like it's gonna be okay, you know? And especially trusting that when you listen to your body, listen to your higher guidance, you'll you can trust that your reality is going to mirror that guidance, right? I don't know if before that jump you did when skiing, you had a bad feeling about it. Or you were like, maybe I shouldn't do this. But you're like, no, I'm gonna do it. Like that would be like, ooh, I should that's where oh, I should have listened to that, you know? Did
Mhm.
did you have that happen?
A little bit.
A
Yeah.
little bit.
I was
Okay.
like,
What?
um, yeah, I was like, I've been skiing for 24 years, almost like all of my life. And I had never done a big like cliff jump before.
Mhm.
I- And it was this battle in my head of like, I'm totally capable of doing this. Like, I have this skill, but I'm nervous.
Yeah.
And so I like trusted in the skill, but not the emotion. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Totally. And that's like a, a really good example for all of us where when the mind is trying to convince us and if we're not aligned here, then that like just trust that no because you can be ready in the future, you know? It can be a different circumstance in the future. But also don't be hard on yourself because I'm hearing like this was something for you to go through that was a teaching moment and I did hear you say you've never been injured. So, like, going through this, there's always a lesson in that of like going slow with your body, going through the healing process, all of that, right?
Yeah. And the mortality thing hit for me because it is my first injury ever, and it's the first time that my body's not letting me do my day to day, be me.
Mm.
And that's a realization. And I keep connecting it to like old age, like
Oh, wow.
because I'm like, I'm not going on hikes or big walks, and I'm like, this is kind of what it would feel like to be older.
Oh, I'm so glad you just told me that because we don't like that's just a belief also, right?
Mhm.
Because there are elderly people I love seeing them on my social media feed that are I just saw one, it was like this 90-year-old man. He was like of some Asian culture, maybe Japanese, but he was like holding himself up with his hands and like doing all of these amazing exercises that I cannot do. And
Mhm.
it was other elderly people using their body in that way. And what's really been coming through for me lately is aging doesn't have to look like that. So let's go in and clear that belief too. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you can be a spry little cute elderly woman. That's my goal. Okay. All right, I'm gonna just recheck this meniscus. Meniscus. There's still a little drop there before we move on to the well, actually let's check with the meniscus. Is this connected to this mortality or the aging belief of aging? Yeah. So this got like seated in here with this injury. So in the mind, also, I'm hearing viral programming of the collective that aging equals being decrepit. Um, we're gonna clear that belief and the conscious, subconscious, subterranean. I'm getting a past life where you did become decrepit,
Mm.
elderly, and it was like a worst nightmare for you because you were so active. But I'm hearing like you gave in to this belief that, oh, when you get older everything stops working. Like that's not true. So we're going to cut this cord, release, forgive, forget. We don't need that energy hooking into now. We're going to do it differently in this lifetime. Okay. I'm also hearing it's okay to allow yourself to heal and slow down a lot when when you have an injury, and that's just going to bring you back that much stronger. So
Mhm.
let yourself laze around this weekend and ask for help, get takeout, don't make food, like all the things.
Mhm.
Okay. So the meniscus, this belief about aging. Also getting that with your ancestors, so ancestral memories, experiences about aging. Is this the mother line, father line? And I'm getting your biological father for this. Um, it's mostly on the biological father line. So clear, clear these memories, beliefs coded into Sierra. Okay. So the meniscus, physical pain in the meniscus. Okay. We're hearing alignment of the meniscus. Any distortion. We want the alignment from the inside out, outside in, left to right, right to left, top to bottom, bottom to top. Okay, I'm getting to do a little somatic shaking. Do you ever do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, do a little shake. Not in your knee though.
So,
Okay. Because animals do that after an injury, like getting that energy out of the nervous system.
mm,
And we are animals, so
it's
okay.
it's so wild to think that I've aged before.
Right, right. Like quantum physics, I love that quantum physics is proving all of this. Like, have you heard of the double slit experiment with they, oh, you should look it up, but they like fire a proton and when it's not being observed, when it changes when it's being observed. And basically it's just saying when something is observed, its behavior changes. Yeah, I'm not like giving it justice. I'll have to send it to you and um maybe look it up and like share about it. And anyways, also with quantum physics, proving that the multiverse is real and multiple dimensions exist and everything is now, which is wild, but the past lives are now, other lifetimes are now, future lifetimes are now. So it kind of breaks the brain a little bit, but it also makes sense how this energy healing works because those past lifetimes are hooking into now and affecting the energy now, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
A little wacky, but okay. Sorry, tangent. Um, so your meniscus, let's check the MCL tendons. So They feel a lot lighter, but I feel something in the solar plexus here connected to all of them. So what is this? Is this God, self, other? It's an other aspect. Is this mother, father, partner? I'm getting mother, partner. Is this mother's energy to you? Your energy to your mother. Partner's energy to you, your energy to partner. It's both of them coming into you through your solar plexus. Um, it's not bad. They're just worried. Mother worry, fear, anxiety. I just heard like, you better go take care of it. Which is just coming from love. Okay, but this anxiety and fear is hooking into you. So we're going to release this hook of anxiety, fear. And then with your partner, what is this? Yeah, fear, anxiety, also about your well-being. Release, forgive, forget. We're going to cut these cords of these energies. Thank you for carrying.
Mm.
Okay. So mother energy to Sierra. Partner's energy to Sierra. Now I feel it in the heart, so it's moved. So I'm getting like an internalization of these emotions happening for you from them. So we want these emotions to release. We're going to forgive, forget. Look at them with compassion and love. They just want what's best for you. Okay. Okay, I'm also hearing your own fear. Yeah, your own fear that about this situation, healing, anxiety. I heard like, am I doing the right thing with my healing? Is this going to get better? So we're going to do like bring in trusting that your body knows the wisdom, has the wisdom to heal. Trusting if you feel guided to seek more medical help, you will listen to that. Because I fully believe we need a balance of like this energy work and the medical, and it's trusting when you feel guided to do that. Um, believe that you have the ability to heal and come back stronger. I'm hearing memories from ancestors on this, like ability to heal, believe it, see it, trust it, clearing those distorted beliefs from ancestors, past lifetime memories, application of corrections there around distortion of healing, distorted beliefs around healing, other lifetimes, distorted beliefs around healing, clearing. Okay. Heart space. There's still a little something here. What is this? God, self, others, other, mother, father. So I'm getting mother, father, boyfriend, just mother, father in the heart space around healing. Uh, so I'm getting your mother's heart like merging with your heart in this like enmeshment way, which, you know, isn't right or wrong. It just is. It's like an energy adaptation that has happened. So we're gonna make your heart energy your own, your mother's heart energy her own, neutralizing enmeshment. This is like a what's the word? Healing adaptation. Okay. Forgive, forget, release. Okay. So your heart energy. Hmm. Are there past lifetimes with this enmeshment with your mother? Yes. Clear, release, forgive, forget. Codependency. Other lifetimes of this? Yes. Release, forgive, forget. Cut these cords, attachments. Okay, so that's feeling a lot lighter in the heart space. Sierra's knee, left knee, MCL. Meniscus. There's still a little bit, a tiny bit of something on the meniscus. What is this? God, self, other, partner, partner's energy. Fear hooking into the meniscus. Fear it's not going to heal. Fear about you not being okay. Release, forgive, forget. Okay, I'm also getting this energy of like a little bit of enmeshment for because you're just like you're wired, your nervous system is just used to that energy. So we want to clear, neutralize this like enmeshment, fear, codependency, and make it more of like interdependency. And it just comes from love, but we're just shifting the energy to a different little energy exchange between the two of you. Okay, that feels a lot lighter. Let's check the meniscus. Okay, feels a lot lighter. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I feel just calm and interested in your process and everything.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, it's different.
Mm.
I'm gonna check where we're at for time. Oh, perfect. 9:21. Um, is there anything else that feels up that you'd like to work on for our last bit of time?
There was a moment when you were working on my knee that you mentioned anger,
Mm-hmm.
and I just wanted to know, was it my anger or somebody else's?
Good question. Um, ooh, and it's like heavy as I feel into it, so that means there's still some energy there. So the anger, I believe this was with your father, biological father. Um, your anger, his anger, both. Um, was it biological? Do you remember me saying that? Or was it stepfather?
I think you said stepfather in the moment.
Well, now it's biological. because stepfather feels light. So maybe that was cleared, is what I'm guessing, and then now it's biological. And so I'm getting his anger and your anger, and I'm hearing your anger repressed, and like bottled up, held inside. His anger externalized is what I'm hearing. So we're gonna clear, release this anger. Is this anger in the knee? It's not in the knee anymore. So is this cellular memories? Yes. Is this 0 to 3 in the womb? I'm getting it's even in the womb was when it started. Like as babies in the womb, we are conscious of the energy around us. So the energy, you could feel the anger from your father is what I'm getting in the womb, and it affected you then. And with that too, it can be part of our energy makeup. So I'm getting nervous system, fight or flight, repression, repressed anger. So we're going to clear these cellular memories from womb, superconscious self, tag, clear, delete any and all memories, cellular memories, beliefs, programmings of fight or flight, repressing anger within the system, within the mind, within the psychology, nervous system, cellular memories, chakra systems, meridians. Forgive, forget. I'm hearing like the soul sometimes wants to hold on to these memories as a survival mechanisms. Like, I don't want that in my life ever again. So, it's okay to release, because when we hold on to these energies, we're more likely to attract situations like this in. So we're neutralizing to release. You will always know and understand this energy, but you don't have to hold on to it anymore. Forgive, forget, release.
It's amazing that you picked up on that.
It's wild. This happens in every session where I'm like, I don't know, but okay, here we go. And I can feel it. So it's so interesting.
Yeah, because so when I was, okay, my dad got brain cancer and he knew he was going to die.
Oh.
And my mom, they had been together since they had been together for like 18 years. And my mom said, I want your baby. And that's me. And he did die when I was like almost 2. And so I think like maybe the anger was like he was angry that he agreed to have a child, even though he knew he was going to die.
Mm-hmm.
And there was when you were clearing it, I definitely felt a part of me that was like, no, I don't want to clear that. I don't want to lose any like memory of him. And then you felt that and you were like, you're like, I hear that you're holding on to it. And then you corrected it in a way that made it feel better because you were like, you'll always know it, but you're still going to not hold on to
Okay. That is wild.
it.
Thank
But,
you for sharing that.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's interesting how it's a shift that like it feels palpable, like instead of like grasping it, it's this awareness of it, like kind of being the detached observer. Like you always are going to be able to see all of your experiences in your life, but it's becoming this awareness of it and having compassion now instead of that holding on to the internalized anger. And that makes so much sense. What came up for you is absolutely true. Like, I'm sure that's what he was angry about. And, a lot of people don't know how to process their anger and emotions in a healthy way. And loved ones and family are the first ones to receive it, unfortunately.
Mhm.
Okay. Is there anything else here to clear with anger and biological father? Just getting a little bit of residual in the heart, quantum memories, sadness. So underneath is sadness, despair. And that's his energy too, of knowing he's going to die and miss out on this miracle of life. Oh, I just heard like uh his soul knew your soul, and really wanted to be part of your life, but he is part of your life, he's
Mhm.
still with you. And he wishes he didn't do it that way, is what I'm hearing. Like, wasn't angry, has remorse around that. Forgive, forget, release, love, compassion. Okay. Anger, anger with father. I'm getting like, is this a connection with mother? So I'm gonna do a triangle of you, your father, your mother, and your mother's energy around anger with all of this application of corrections to your mother. Her anger in the situation as well. Like that was something you felt because you were within her womb.
Mm.
So clearing that anger. I'm getting overwhelmed also, like about to have a baby and be by herself in the future. So anger, you, your father, your mother. What is this? There's still a little bit more personal power. Your mother not feeling grounded in her personal power and that affecting you. So clearing that energy. Feeling like a victim, I'm hearing. Believing a victim. Also connected in here, the healing, beliefs around healing. Okay. Sierra, father, mother. Okay. There's something hidden, locked up, buried, covered up, frozen here in the like lower heart. What is this? Okay, I'm hearing anger at God from the three of you. Like, but this awareness that we sign up for these experiences and chose this life path, this lifetime. So we're going to forgive, forget, release this externalized anger at God's source. Bringing in acceptance, peace, love for the situation and self. Okay. That's feeling a lot lighter. Okay. How are you feeling?
I'm not sure.
What'd you say?
I'm not fully sure. I think I feel good, but mm,
Yeah, it's a lot. Um, I let me just check in with your energy overall. Uh, Hearing like a little bit of fear, anxiety. Okay, so accepting these corrections, belief, trust, overthinking. Yeah, like another thing my teacher always tells me is like, don't overthink it. It's just energy that we're moving. And um, yeah, I don't know if those resonate for you, but that's what I felt.
yeah. Yeah, I'm a chronic overthinker.
Okay, okay. I deeply understand. I feel like I'm a recovering one. Um, okay. I think I'm gonna leave it there for now, but I'm gonna check in with you in the next few days, what I do for sessions, and like if something feels off that we worked on, just let me know how you're doing overall. And yeah, and I can do a quick energy check-in adjustment. Um, yeah,
This was a really amazing experience.
good.
You're so intuitive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I feel excited to have found this because it does feel like in alignment and exciting and good, and I feel grateful.
Mm,
Yeah. What else was I gonna say? Thank you so much. Just thank you for doing a recording too.
yeah. Thank you for having me.
Okay, and your homework is to rest.
Okay. We'll rest.
You
My knee,
promise?
my knee's up.
Okay, good.
It's feeling good. Like my knee's feeling good. So that's pretty cool.
Good. Yay.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
Okay. Of course. I'll talk to you soon.
We'll talk soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.